Welcome to Marina's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make biscuits with a lovely date filling inside. I call them date delights. They are very nice to eat, and I'm going to show you how to do them. First of all, I've gone ahead and beaten my butter and sugar. I've got 125 gram of butter or margarine, what you prefer to use, and then I added 3/4 cup of sugar. I creamed that together with a little bit of vanilla. Then I added 2 eggs. I added 1 egg at a time and beated that in. I've already gone ahead and done that, so now what we've got to do is to add the flour. Now this takes about 3 cups of flour, self-raising flour. You put your oven on in the meantime, and I always have it on about 200 to 220. Everybody knows their own oven. They take a very nice hot oven and they get a nice brown on top of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 3 cups of self-raising flour to this mixture. It might take a little bit extra. It just has to come a nice pastry, not hard and not sticky. I've already gone ahead and done my pastry because I want to show you how to put it together with the filling. Now you go ahead and do that with all the rest of the flour until you get to a nice dough, this is the dough that it's lovely and pliable, not sticky, not hard, just a beautiful soft pastry. Now what we do is I'm going to show you how to do the date filling inside. Now you need 250 gram of pitted dates. Now I've put them in a saucepan and I've put a cup of water in there, and I've put them on the heat, and when it comes to the boil, just let it boil just for a minute and then switch it off and then squash them down with a wooden spoon, and they go really nice and soft. Be careful that you don't find a seed in there, because I have found a seed in pitted dates, especially if you're feeding it to children. Now that's what it looks like. It's nice and soft, it's all nice. Now I'll put it in a bowl together, and I'm going to add, this is what I'm going to add to it. I'm going to add 1/3 a cup of chopped nuts. You don't have to put the nuts if any of your children are allergic to nuts, or if you don't want to put the peanuts, you can put chopped almond nuts, whatever nuts you prefer. I'm going to use the peanuts, the chopped peanuts, 1/3 a cup of that in there. Now I'm going to add, what I add to this is any jam you've got inside. I've got a raspberry jam here. I want a nice tablespoon, a full tablespoon of raspberry jam to that, or whatever you want to use up that you've got in the fridge, strawberry, apricot, it really doesn't matter. It just gives it a nice sweet flavour to the dates. And also, I'm going to sprinkle about 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Just give it a little bit of flavour to it. Now what we do is just mix that all together, and this is the filling for your date delights. It's a beautiful filling, and it's a lovely with the pastry. It comes a really lovely biscuit. So once you switch that all around and we put it all together, I'm going to show you how to put them together now. I've already gone ahead and rolled out a piece of pastry to show you. Those nuts and that cinnamon gives it a lovely flavour. Now I've already rolled out a piece here. Now I've done half at a time. This is half of the pastry mixture, and I've already rolled half of it there. So what you do is a piece like that. Now what we have to do is we're just going to get some of this date mixture. This is enough for all this pastry. Just put a little bit on the end of your pastry, like that, as it goes along. As you're going along, not too full, just enough to have some inside the biscuits. Keep going until you go all along. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over, and we're going to cut it, and I'll cut it in diamond shape. So you just pick it up like that and just roll it over right round until it envelopes around the pastry. That's how it is. Just roll it right over like that. It's very easy to do. Just take it easy and cut it down there like that. If you don't have one of these pastry mats, just put it on baking paper so it won't stick. Now what I do is I cut it in diamond shape, only a small piece at a time. It's only about not even 1.5 inches. You don't want to have them too big. Just keep on cutting them like that. And just put them on your tray, like that. And then as you give them about 10 minutes to 15 minutes until they're nice and brown on top. Don't do them too big because they swell a little bit. So just keep them to a small, like that. Small piece like that. Now we go ahead and we'll do another piece, and just keep on going until you've done the whole lot, and then you roll out the other piece. This mixture is just sufficient for the whole lot. So just keep on going the way we did before. They are very nice. You can also freeze them. I am one for freezing biscuits because I'm always making a lot of biscuits, and I freeze biscuits for my whole family, so I always like freezing biscuits and I always have them inside. These are really, really nice. They are different. As I say, if you don't want to put the nuts in, you don't have to, but they do give it a nice flavour. There again, now we just roll it over again. Very easy. Just roll it over and just amble it over like that and not seal it up. Just cut it down again and just cut them into little pieces. Just bake them about, you can tell what your oven is like, 10 to 15 minutes when they're nice and brown. Just give them until that, okay? And that's it. Keep doing that all the time until you've done that pastry, and then you roll that and you've got enough here for the whole lot. What I've done is I'm going to show you, I've already cooked a tray, and this is what they look like when they've been cooked. Cool them down on a rack. I've cooled them down on a rack. See how they're nice and brown, lightly brown, beautifully cooked pastry. Now what I do after is I sprinkle some nice icing sugar over them, which makes them look really, really nice. They are beautiful date delights. Just give them a go. It's something different. This is the mixture that I have done myself, and I've always used it with that flavour. So I hope you'll try it and I hope you'll enjoy it. Thank you for watching.